Hi, my name is Jay Oza. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so that they can give winning high stakes speeches, whether it's one on one, in a job interview setting, or in front of a small group at a business or sales meeting, or it could be before a large audience at a conference. Today, I want to give you a speech tip, and this is based on a question that I often get. People ask me, Jay, what skills does one need to become a good to great speaker? Since I use the word good to great all the time, because it's a spectrum. So I thought about this, and it really comes down to four skills. Three of them are real skills. Fourth one is really not a skill. It's like a personal trait. The first skill is you've got to have some basics skill of writing. I believe that in order to be a good speaker, good to great speaker, you need some writing skills because you've got to write down the speech first as part of your development when you're developing your speech. You got to get it on a piece of paper. Now, having said that, you don't have to be a good to great writer. Writing is necessary. It's a prerequisite, in my opinion. The second skill is marketing. You need to know how to market your speech, what you're saying in your speech. You've got to have the basics of marketing. Having said that, you don't have to be a good to great marketer or even have worked as a marketer, but you need to understand marketing. And I should also add, combining with that, sales. So marketing and sales is the second skill, but you don't have to be a great marketer, good to great marketer, or a good to great salesman, but you do need that. The third skill is you need to be good at performing, but that doesn't mean you have to be a good to great actor. I'm not an actor, but I do know that I have to perform when I am speaking. Okay, so these are the three skills that you need. Individually, you're not going to be good at any of them. But when you combine them, stack them up, you could become a good to great speaker. But there's one additional thing you need, and this is not really a skill. You need a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, then you are just parroting somebody else's line, right? Purpose means that you have internalized this. This is what you feel. Like if you can tell, I have a purpose giving you this speech. My purpose is to teach you that if you want to become a good to great speaker, you need these three skills. And on top of it, I have a purpose. My purpose is that if you're watching this, that I need you to understand that these are the three things you need to work on. Just looking at a speech and doing these little things may help you, but overall, for a long term, it's not going to make you a good to great speaker. This is just my opinion, but I have a lot of experience in this. So again, to sum it up, the three skills are writing. You can start like what I do. I write blogs, and that's good enough. You don't need to write uh, things that have to be published in magazines or or getting paid to publish or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But you do need to have some written skills, like blogging skills. So blogging would be a good way to get started first, right? You need that blogging skills. Okay. The second is marketing. Now that means that you've got marketing and sales, I should say. So you should be able to sell your points. Now this doesn't mean that you are a professional salesman who was carrying a quote or anything like that. People who do that, that's fine. They're great salesmen and they do that well. But if you want to be a good to great speaker, you do need these skills, marketing and sales. But you don't have to be a professional marketer or a professional salesman. But you do need those two skills, and you have to pick them up either through reading a book or just experimenting. Okay? The third one is, of course, performing. When you're speaking, you are performing. I mean, there are going to be gestures. You're going to use your voice. Now, here, I can't move around because I had to be in front of this camera. But if I was on a stage, I would be moving, and I would be kind of and I'm going to use the word in double quotes here, acting my speech. It's my speech. This is what I feel, and I need to perform that speech. And if I perform that speech, it's going to resonate with the audience. The way I use my voice, the way I use my facial gestures, the way I use my hand gestures, the way I move my body, the way I dress, all of that is part of my performance. And the purpose of that is so that you understand what I'm talking about and pay attention. And then the fourth one is, before you get in front of a stage, ask why. What's your purpose? Why are you getting in front of the stage? Why should somebody care? Why should they listen to you? And what's your overall objective? So purpose is very important. Once you have that, then you can pick up things here and there. But these are the basics. These are the skills you absolutely need. Once you have this, I believe anyone can become a good to great speaker. Okay, now it's your turn. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.